All right, we are live again here. Since we got the nut patrol. Change my drawers real quick. Where the hell my drawers went? I had not pair of drawers. They're in the bathroom. All right, here we go. This should make everybody happy. Woo! Let me get to the John here. And let's see. Here we go. Stop that. All right, woohoo! There we go. Okay, I am back. Love me some Rosie. Yeah, I didn't notice anything either. But these days, you don't want to take a chance. The state of Boyd these days, what's the point? All right, it's safer actually. It's safer to be wearing a micro bikini than it is to be in shorts because people always be wondering. But I'm not a person that goes commando. You know, I don't do that. I don't sleep naked. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. Just plug this in. How you doing, Callie, cutie? What's up, sweetie? How are you? Get our auxiliary power in. No, I didn't notice anything either, but Scottish likes to have a heads up on me. And you know, the times we live in, you don't know what the hell people do these days. Like I said, it's less risky to be on a micro bikini these days because of YouTube just immediately looks, okay, it's a bikini, everything's covered, no nipples, no bottom. But if you're wearing shorty shorts and people think that they see something, isn't that crazy? It's actually better to wear next to nothing than to be wearing that. So I think I gotta sweep the floor today. Here's my nice bread I made. I hardly ever take anything down too, but it's pointless these days. If we're just having a little bit of fun at breakfast today, it doesn't really even matter. It's nice. It's fun just to hang out, right? It's fun to hang out. Yeah, in the old days, nobody even flagged anything. We didn't even know what the hell flagging was on YouTube. Right? We had boobs out, all kinds of stuff. Who in the hell knew? Nobody dropped flags. We just did it. Right? The innocent days. I sleep in a smoking jacket like Hugh Hefner. That's interesting. One night my house would catch fire or someone would break in. There we go. That's it. Yeah, the days nobody got flagged for anything. People didn't flag people. Nowadays you don't want to take any chances at all. So I already went through the battle storm with elbow. I don't need to have another one. Sweep up and be a little clean here. Yeah, nobody flagged. Yeah, it was a fun chat today. So once in a while we burn ones, and once in a while it doesn't even matter. We had a good chat today. We had a good time. Um, Need to put a few things away. I think I'm all right here. Put you guys over here. Yeah, remember the glory days when nobody would get flagged. Nobody would get flagged. We didn't even know what the hell it was. I first joined YouTube. We didn't know nothing about terms and conditions and this and that. We didn't know anything. So I'll just burn this Hangout. If I just do fun ones like this, no sense keeping them on. It's not like the nighttime kitchen stadium and all that. I just wanted to come on and sort of bust Ted's balls a little bit today. Ted seems a little fragile to me. I don't want to say Ted is like, could be a soy boy, but Ted looks a little fragile. And I mean that in a positive way. I guess not a soy boy, but you know. Maybe soy bomb. Yeah, I think that's the word. Ted looks a little fragile. I gotta handle stuff with kid gloves. Ted's a little fragile. The kid glove treatment. It's nice. I do all my bread rising in this thing, the nice Pyrex. I think I only paid like $5 for this. Oh, it's perfect for letting your dough rise and things. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, we didn't know TOS from a pit bull. That's right, grumpy old man. We had no concepts. I like Ted. I enjoy Ted. How you doing, JT? Mini boom bats. Let's see those D cups, babe. D cups are right here. There they are. Yeah. So I need to take Ted under my protective wing. Guide Ted through the hallowed halls of the voice. We don't need any soy boys. I think we're looking pretty good over here, guys. Pretty good. We're looking all right. Looking all right. Soy boy. All right. Back over here. Hey, ladies and gentlemen in the round table, how you doing, beautiful? Nice to see you, honey. Nice to see you. Make sure you check out Tara's channel too, Tara Boo. She likes to do her Saturday ones. Thank you, baby. $2 from ladies and gentlemen of the round table. Says, I love you just the way you are, never change. Yeah. We gotta be us. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen of the round table. Thank you. Yeah, the kitchen's okay. I built this, remodeled it, everything, and did it with videos of Jen and I putting up the hood over top, and really turned out right. Really turned out nice. It's got like a breakfast nook over here, which is nice. This wall used to come all the way over to about right here. You can see where the wall ceiling used to be of the wall, where the wall kind of hit the ceiling there. I took that down and took that sledge, right? Knocked that out. I didn't even call an engineer in. Right. What age? Kale says, what age should a person retire from Boyd? The only way you retire from Boyd is when they take you out in a pine box, okay? Or you get taken out. Right. That's the only way anybody ever leaves the Boyd. That's the bottom line. Damn, that fly is big in there. Let's see. That fly is big. Let me see something here. So I don't think there's any. They should give you a gold watch though if you've been there like 5 years or something, right? They should give you a one week paid holiday somewhere. No retirement. Do I ever see myself getting married again? No, I don't, sweetie. I see myself having a girlfriend or some friends with benefits and things like that. So that might be McFly. Yeah, I miss McFly, right? McFly was funny as hell. But people come and go. Yeah, Beryl says, I took a wall out, so my dining room and kitchen is one now. Yeah. Yeah. I still listen on the round table once in a while. Yeah. To me, it's like having friends. And the nice thing about when you get older and if you date, people don't have hang-ups. You don't have, you're much different than when you're younger. You don't play games, right? Which is nice. Why did you remove my last stream? Because there seemed to be concern that people wondered like they could see in my shorts, but I had a gold thong bikini bottom on. But so I removed it. Yeah, sorry Waffles, I just took it out of there. Hey Stephanie, I get mine at the Vogue Wigs, Vogue Wigs. I just took it down, Waffles, because times being what they are, and people are so flag happy these days. Just wasn't even a point. I was just busting Ted's balls a little bit on here. I was saying I'm hoping Ted's not a soy boy. Thank you, Jody. I don't know if I miss being in a relationship, but I sure do miss cuddles. Yeah. I make bad choices in partners. I think I'm staying single before I lose everything. Yeah. It was all cool. It's okay, Susie. You know what I mean? These streams are just for fun, okay? They're not really for long-term being embedded in my channel and stuff. They just burn them. We just hang out and we have a good time. That's all. So, yeah, I know everything was cool, but these days you just don't even want to take a chance on YouTube. Plus, I already went through a pitched battle, a sustained pitched battle for weeks with Elbow, and I don't have the energy to go through that again. And right now, though, I'm prepping for the Battle of Waterloo, which was Napoleon's last battle. Okay. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. So I'm preparing for Waterloo. That's what I'm doing. You can call me Lord Wellington. I'm massing all the troops. Waterloo. See, that's why I did that waffles, just to protect myself. It's not worth it. There's no point. I would, yeah, beef Wellington. Oh, kid and cat, that's funny as hell. Yeah, Waterloo will be a hell of an event coming up. So never count your chickens before you're hatched. That's always a good policy in life. That's funny as hell though. Beef Wellington. That's a hoot. So prepping for Waterloo. And it's times like these, I'm damn glad I got the KK on my side. Not the KKK, the KK, kitten cat, in here. Battle proven, properly fitting helmet, all the accoutrement needed to go into the war zone. Welcome to the Crucible. Yeah, where in the hell's Waffles? Where have you been? How are you doing, man? How's everything down in Texas? I bet you're looking forward to fall. Nice to see you, Johnny West. Norm F's Money Weapon. How you doing, Kiwana? Just cleaning up from a little late breakfast today. Just getting the kitchen in shape for Kitchen Stadium tonight. Nice to see you, beautiful. Nice to see you. I've been working trying to get by. Okay. I think beef Wellington is they'll actually put a standing rib roast inside of a pastry puff shell. So you slice through it and you're getting the outer pastry shell, and then you're getting a piece of beef in the middle of it. That's I think is what beef Wellington is. I think it was named after Wellington too. I think it was developed for Lord Wellington, the leader of the British forces at Waterloo. Got the big coats on again. That's cool. Barrel. Okay. I'm looking forward to the crisp days of autumn. I'm not a fan of cold weather. I'm not a fan of rain, so I hope to be out of here this winter. Dano B, how are you? Thank you. Good to see you, Dano. One of my dearest friends on here. Glad to see you. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay freaks if you don't do the wheat beef Wellington properly. I couldn't imagine cooking for Gordon Ramsay. But I'm sure Gordon Ramsay has messed up his share of dishes for sure. Okay, for sure. And if you guys are coming in, thumbs up are appreciated on the chat. Just having a good time. Hi, Dory. How are you? Is Norm deserving of a Boyd statue? Well, Norm's what you call a game changer on the Boyds, for better or for worse. I've met Norm in person, spent some time with him, but Norm definitely rows his own boat, that's for sure. Definitely rows his own boat, for sure. That's what Norm does. I was a beneficiary of his generosity too. When Ramsay messes up a dish, he punches one of his staff in the face. Be terrible. I couldn't imagine working for that guy. We got Thomas Keller here in Napa Valley. owner of the French Laundry over there, probably the most well-regarded. I think it's often considered the top restaurant in the United States, the French Laundry. There's at least a 3-month waiting list. He does a $260 set meal where none of the ingredients are repeated in like 12 dishes. And he just seems like he's a really easygoing guy. Gordon Ramsay has 8 Michelin stars and Thomas Keller has 4 Michelin stars. So. Does Giada mess up a dish? Who in the hell cares, man? I'd stand behind Giada and help stir. Yeah, French Laundry's on the bucket list, and I think that Thomas Keller would be a really nice guy. I don't think he's going to lose his crap in the kitchen or whatever. So, hello, BB and John, nice to see you. Yeah, Thomas Keller is a nice guy. I've never heard anybody talk negative about him. He just brings quality, quality, quality. If you want to see the video of his French Laundry. I did not eat inside, but I did tour the grounds there, peeked in the kitchen window in the back. Paul Barger, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you. YouTube royalty in the chat. Paul Barger, good to see you, my friend. It's nice to hang out with you the other day. Hope everything is well with you. You're always stirring the pot, yeah. Bread Truck Paulie. Love Paulie. Love that VW job he did on that VW bus. Nice, man. Nice color scheme. Nice selection. Good job. Yeah. Yeah, your YouTube royalty. Yeah. Okay, I like to keep things spicy to Rancho. Exactly. It's almost done. I'm looking forward to the videos. Hey, Ilva. Only works on the high. How can I fix it myself? Someone that knows about electric. One of the burners only works on high. Man, it's something with the switch on the front of it, but it's not making contact on the the low contact for the low burner. Probably burned out. Earthquake. I didn't have an earthquake today, boss. Rachel Ray used to be sort of pretty. She was like the girl next door. And most every guy loves the girl next door look, right? Nothing exotic, but just cute and perky and the kind of girl you end up marrying, right? Get low, through the windows to the walls. I was like Rachel Ray, but people, she's still cute. She's still cute. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to Paul Barger, he does the life in a step van, former bread truck, hangs out with his girlfriend, does really nice content, and good stuff. No, not Giada. Giada is very exotic looking. I'm talking about Rachel Ray. Like the girl next door looking. Giada is the kind of gal you got to keep an eye on her, right? Because you never know what's going on in the stock room at the restaurant, right? So undresses in front of the window. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Is your webcam on the table? Yeah, because I'm shaking the table. Sorry about that. Yeah. No, I was shaking the table. Yes, I do watch Gone with the Winds. I've followed them for 5 years ever since they went from their RV, the Class A RV, over to the sailboat. Yep. Giada at the Christmas party. Could you imagine? Wow, Rachel Ray's house burned down. Wow. Hey, Amanda says I have a huge crush on Bobby Flay. Garden's coming along pretty good out there. Still doing okay. Laura is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, what is that story? Yeah, so make sure you sub up to, yeah, put a link to Paul's channel there. I find him a very personable, very down to earth. He has big video. He's had run-ins with cops before out there, but such an easygoing guy and really, really smooth with his girlfriend. They do great videos. They do live streams once in a while. And he's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of talent. Bobby Flay seems to, do you food prep? I do food prep, yeah. I do have a lot of food prep, yeah. How's that crazy vine doing? Let's take a look at it out there. Hold on a minute. It's really hot and dry. I'm looking for my flip-flops. Looking for my flip-flops. Let's take a look outside. It's going to be hot tonight for Kitchen Stadium. It's going to be hot. Let's flip this around here. Let's check it out. Yeah, you like that stove? That's a Fisher Paykel 5 burner, wok burner in the middle. Put the hood up there. Nice. Things are pretty clean, huh? Not too bad. Nothing wrong with some drinky poos. It's hot and it's very dry. Very high fire danger today. You can see the wind blowing too. Power may be cut out here for a while. I don't think in this area. There's the pumpkin. Isn't that cute? There's that vine. And here's the second pumpkin here. So I got my pumpkins. I'm on the Rancho here in Santa Rosa, Paul, on my property. No problem, Yulva. Isn't that nice? First time I ever grew a pumpkin. It's my volunteer daisies that came up. Tomatoes. I had cantaloupes this year. See some of them rotted a little bit there. That was cool. Cucumbers. Lots and lots of okra. Look at how tall these okra plants are now. Look at how tall they are. About 5 feet tall. I'm gonna have to water the plants when I get off of this. Yeah. Over here, eggplant. Look at all the tomatoes still going strong. Got baby eggplants on. And then I got a watermelon here. Look at that. Lots and lots of tomatoes. Very good year for tomatoes. Yeah, I've had okra Winfrey growing, yep. Some of them got a little long. You got to cut them before they get this long because they're really tough when they get that long. You got to cut them. But they grow so damn fast and it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Yep. But this wind is very dangerous that you see today. This is, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a fire or something break out today. It's very dangerous wind conditions here today. Very dangerous fire season. So I'm sure PG&E is going to be cutting the power. Save them seeds for next year. And here's the squash. These got a little bit weird. I grew carrots and everything. This is kind of weird. It's just like a, just becomes like a dried gourd. Right. But I still got a few growing down there. Few squash. So that's the garden, guys. That's the garden. I got everything locked up since I came back. Yeah, it's like a gourd now, but plenty of tomatoes on here. And I've been giving away so much produce this summer. Yeah. Hey, Anna, how are you? I've been giving away so much produce. And Shine Shack, that's where Tara's going to be in residence. Out there. Let's check the orchard here. Yeah, Paul Barger's definitely worth a sub up. I like people that bring content and they're friendly people too. He always welcomes you to his chat. I'm gonna have to water everything really well today. Anytime you see leaves curling up like this, that means you have a water deficiency. Yeah, thank you. I think it's looking pretty good. Lemon tree. This is the Palestine orange here. Very rare variety. Which is the market orange of the Middle East. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. We got our Valencia juice oranges. It was a great year for peaches. Yeah, my sauce making streams are up. I make my own sauce year in, year out. This is Valencia, the juicing oranges here. Look at how fast. I thought I wiped this thing out. Look at how fast it came back. This is a Seville sour orange for making orange marmalade. Thank you, Paul. I bought this place as a wreck in 2011. 2 cherry trees. Their season's over. A peach tree here, but they kind of burn up in the. Let's wipe that off a little bit. Good eating. 2 varieties of plum trees. Yep, my cherries are pooped out. And then this is the back part of my property here. And I got a big apple tree and a fig tree in the back. And I'm right in the heart of the inner city here, so this is a very rare piece of land. And the city's always bugging me to develop it into apartment buildings and housing because of the shortage here. But I like my barrier, I like my buffer here. So it's a big property, it's a lot for me to take care of here. Yeah, it's a big piece of land. I got to get this mulberry tree under control, it's just too big. But you can see the size of the back here. I've often had people come in with RVs and vans and things and stay here. Take care, Dory. Yeah. So cut the weeds here. It's extremely dry. It's going to be a very dangerous weekend because the wind is up. Very dangerous, very crunchy. Once a fire gets started and wind. Yeah, the bread truck could easily fit in here. I had my GMC RV, my Coachman camper vans. Had the Lisa Marie back here. It's a huge piece of land here. People always said, Rosie, you should put up a little RV park over there. Put 6 or 7 rigs in. So there's the apple tree. Do some good apples. Fires have been within about a mile. Yeah, Narcissus Semi came in here. And there's the fig tree, which I try to get rid of, but you never can get rid of a fig tree because it was overshadowing the apple tree. You get too much, I don't really care. I'm in a really gangbanger type neighborhood. Nobody really gives a damn. Nobody would really care down here. If you had rigs in here and all that, they wouldn't give a darn. I'd run a 50 amp service back here and run some new water lines. Yeah, Narce said he couldn't wash his balls in the shower. Isn't that amazing? Not pretty crazy. Well, those boys are big boys, right? Big boys. I planted all these Lady Banks roses here. Yeah, the fig tree looks like a weed. It's not my favorite variety of fig either. I like the Coda variety. This is like a black turkey, it's called. My accent, I'm born and raised in Baltimore. Baltimore, Maryland. In the inner cities of Baltimore. So I have that Baltimore accent, which is a muddled mix of north and south. Southern and northern in a screwed up blend. So, yep, Maryland. Baltimore. Where we call the ambulance. Where we go visit Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Where we leave our wallet on the bureau. Where we call the police. Where we follow them Oreos playing baseball and them coats. Them Baltimore coats. Yeah. Everybody's a hun. How you doing, hun? Hey, hun. If you ever watch the movie Hairspray, everybody's a hun. How you doing, hun? Every restaurant you go into. Why did I choose Cali? Well, I was enrolling in a special education teacher credential program, and I like the climate, and I'd visited California many times before, and I enjoyed it. I don't know what happened to the bees over there, guys. They just disappeared. They just totally flew the coop. I don't know if the spray got them. Yeah, figs can be eaten off the tree. But remember, the bees used to be flying out of the back. They're long gone now. I have no idea what happened. Yeah, we're having kitchen stadium tonight. I'm going to get set up in a wall. I'm gonna wait till the sun goes down. It's gonna be hot as hell today. Hot as hell. I'm gonna start, let me get some water on these trees back here. I think my hose is right here. Yeah, we're only having a stir fry. I'll wait till later to water. But all the bees are gone. Oh, you have friends that live off St. Paul Street. Yeah, that's a nice high rent area. Charles, St. Paul, Guilford Avenue in some spots. Maryland Avenue, yeah, nice area. St. Paul Street near Johns Hopkins University there. Yep. It is very crispy here. We have not had rain since April. And we will not have rain until November. That's the California dry season. That's what makes it so dangerous out here. So dangerous. Right, because it is so dry. I'm going to tinkle. I'll be right back. Very crispy. Yeah, I'd say that's my biggest fear here is an urban wildfire. That would be my biggest fear because we had one in 2017. It burned a third of the city to the ground. 6,000 homes went up in 6 hours. Untold number of businesses. First time a fire had ever really gotten loose, a wildfire in an urban area. Can you imagine that, guys? 1,000 homes an hour, 250 homes every 15 minutes. Fire departments came up here from all over the bay. They had no idea what the hell to do. It was so bad. They didn't know where to begin fighting the fire. Fire on both sides of the highway, 101. The east side and the west side. Yeah, I've evacuated before, yep. Hey, Aquarius. Yeah. Agent Orange, so is Roundup. Hey Craig, how you doing? Yeah, good Paul. Check out Paul Barger. He does a good chat. I'm from New England. We don't really get wildfires. Yeah, because you get regular rains through Maryland. We never got wildfires. You get out to the west, and because of high pressure that builds over the Humboldt Basin in Nevada, it's like a big bumper that keeps all cloudiness and all low pressure away all summer long until the jet stream drops down in late fall and brings the rain in. Zero escape. Hey Icy, how you doing? Yeah, Old England gets all the rain, but you know, as I always said, Beryl, us Americans, Canadians, Australians, right? British Virgin Islands, Bermuda, Bahamas. We're all just branch offices of the UK. Good, glad to hear that, Craig. I'm enjoying a cup of your coffee. I'm doing good. Survivors Vlog, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna be I usually do Saturday night. I do a cooking stream outside, Paul. Usually around 6 o'clock or so. I do outdoor cooking on the stove, which is really an excuse for me to just drink beer and hang out. Polly Wonder Bread. Not to be confused with Polly Walnuts from The Sopranos, right? Look at that guy, top guy. Shit. Polly Walnuts. Those Italian gang guys scared the hell out of me. Trees are starting to change colors, starting to get pretty, starting to get dangerous too. Starting to get really dangerous. I'm making it that. Yeah, it'd be nice to, I'd be interested to see what happens with you if you take your beard off. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Tribe Called Cookies is Polly Walnuts. That's right. I'm glad to know you like your coffee. Hope it doesn't bother my stomach. I love it. Boss has got some manscaping to do. I got to make sure everything's watered really well today because this humidity is so low, it just sucks all the moisture. Very dangerous. If it's this windy here this morning, down where the boss is, it's windy like a mofo right down there right now. So very dangerous. Thank you. Daniel says, I found you recently, first time here. Thank you. We've had a lot of people who've come on board recently. Travels, adventures. Delicious coffee, Craig. Deliscable coffee. Having a good time. Having a good time. I better thaw out some shrimp real quick. Get some of this shrimp. Let's see, we got the cooked shrimp. Shell off, tail on, 21 to 25 count. That's pretty good size. Gotta thaw some of this out. Holly walnuts. That guy probably scared me more on The Sopranos than anybody else. I think that'll be enough there. All that out. Do our stir fry tonight. Chicken and shrimp stir fry. We got the rice already cooked. Got everything we need. We'll cover this with a little bit of plastic. A little bit of plastic. We'll let this thaw out today. You need sesame oil, soy. I don't have any extra virgin olive oil, which sucks. Can you say plucked chicken? Hey, Betty Smith, what is up to now? I am just getting a few things ready. I had an earlier breakfast stream. I had to delete it. I had my really short Daisy Dukes on with my gold bikini bottom, and some people thought it might be something else, so... Water. Hello, BB and John. Nice to see you. Please don't eat the daisies. Yes, I do. I like, I just use usually whole milk and a couple Splenda with my coffee. I don't like black coffee, and I don't like coffee that doesn't have some sweetness to it. How about you, Kiwana? Betty Smith, hi. Hedy Lamar, huh? Yeah, well, Tammy Faye, you know, she just, I like sugar with my coffee and cream. There you go, Paul. Same kind of deal. Same kind of deal. Tallulah Bankhead. Yeah, Tallulah Bankhead. You haven't had coffee. You haven't had coffee all year. You only usually would have 1 cup in the morning. Her mascara was actually a tattoo. They warned, you know, my cosmetic surgeon, don't ever tattoo because things start to sag, man. And it's like, you know, creamer and raw honey or agave nectar in my coffee. Nice. Yeah, Jim Baker's still around. He got in trouble for his prepper kits. Pushing that on TV. He got in some kind of trouble on that. Remember the PTL club? Pass the loot, baby. PTL. Somewhere in South Carolina. It's the PTL club. Yeah, he really screwed up. These boys can't seem to stay away from the hookers. Jim Baker's new wife is nice. Just couldn't seem to stay away from the hookers, right? Isn't all honey raw? I think they do sometimes. Yeah, Fort Mill, South Carolina, the old Heritage Village. I adore Tammy Faye when they were building their amusement park. Yeah, it was called, I don't know what the hell it was called, at Fort Mill, South Carolina. Yeah. It taught us about waterproof mascaras, yeah. It's the PTO club, pass the loot. I used to love that. I'd click in and watch that. That was pretty funny. In the early 80s. I enjoyed that. Do I know who Skiwee is? Yes, I know who Skiwee is. Yeah, Skiwee has been a thorn in my side since 2015. Skiwee, aka Richard Sword, the pride of Indiana out there. He used to be on Drury's panels. He was the guy that pretended he had a Prevost bus. He lives out in Indiana. If you want to see what he looks like, Mike Living Free stopped and visited him in Indiana. Joining you with a cup of coffee. There you go. Just ground the beans. How you doing, Zeus? How do you tattoo mascara? You go to a parlor and they just tattoo along your lower upper eyelid, both sides, and then halfway to the out on the lower side there. That's how they do it. Heritage USA. That's it. Yeah, they never did recover the 80 million missing. Didn't Jerry Falwell come in there and Jim Baker said, what did he say? That's the worst thing I ever did was ask Jimmy Falwell to come in and temporarily take over the reins of PTL. He couldn't wait to take that mofo apart. Yeah. No, he's from Indiana. He's from Indiana. I don't know nothing about makeup. No, you can get permanent makeup tattooing on your eyes. It's a big mistake. Great place to hang on. Some lovely people. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, he backstabbed Jim Baker. Yeah. Place just rots now. It'll be like a lot of places in America that are just turning to dust right now. So look at Vegas. They're having shootings on the strip and knifings and it's getting wild. I gotta see him on Living Free. I'm not sure what it's called. You might put Richard Sword in the search box on his videos. You know, Skiwee has pretended he lives in Tennessee, Montana. He lives in Indiana. And he used to hang out in Drury's RV chats back in the day. The decline of civilization. And it had to be 3 years ago or something on there. He might have taken it down. I'm not sure, Paul, because he might have asked him to. But Skiwee's all right. Sometimes he's funny. He was nice to me when he had his kidney stones. And he's like, I'm going to be nice to you because you were nice to me. I'm going to be nice to you for 1 week, and then I'm going to be back kicking your ass. So, tattooed a ruler on his penis. Wow, that's weird. Sounded like Jim Baker forgetting a lab back on TV selling John. Yeah, Betty Smith, it's a concern down there. Skid Row was worse, yeah. Yeah, Skiwee's all right. You know, Skiwee is Skiwee. Skiwee always stays within the boundaries of stuff. He was disturbed when there would be like pedos on the panel. There was a guy like named Music Man when I first came there. I didn't know anything about the guy, right? And he was all into exposing that. Yeah, Skiwee's all right. He calls me the what do you call me, the man with the wig. He used to get on the tribe called Cookies because I would be in his chat and he'd say, look at you, tribe, obeying your wig master over there and stuff. So I will eventually get another dog when I'm not traveling, but not right now. I will have another dog probably when I'm in my really golden years here and I can only really function on the Rancho. Then I'll have a dog here. But for right now, my health is excellent, and I got nothing to stop me from traveling, or I think I had the energy of like a 30-year-old. So yeah, it's hard to be free, and you got to worry about the dog, and you should worry about a dog. It should be that dog should have a good life too, and I'm not always convinced that hauling around in vans and stuff is the best, but some people take great care of them. Some people take very good care of their pets when they travel. I like to be more mobile. I like to be able to spend the night in a hotel and things like that. It's a little more problematic. Then you got to go eat, and you got to leave the dog in either the hotel room, and the dog's squawking, or in the car. So, I am from India. Well, Surajit, I'm from America. I am from America. How you like that, brother? Siraji. Cats don't squawk, exactly. Cats are pretty independent, but still, you got to make sure the cats get out a little bit and get some air and all of that. Let me check the mail real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Let's see if any mail came in today. Nothing yet. Well, that humidity is so low outside, you can hear everything like crackling, dry, and dangerously low humidity combined with winds. Bad, bad, bad. Oh, you found Skiwi. All right. There it is. You found Skiwi. They're at Hooters. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. That's Skiwi right there. That's him. How you doing, Golden State? Nice to see you. Good afternoon to you. Is it dry up there? It's really dry and windy here today and hot. You have found Skiwi. Bobby will be coming over tonight, I hope. I think he is. I invited him to come over. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. We'll see. Just an excuse for me to drink some beer and cook something up outside. Plus, we haven't had Kitchen Stadium in weeks, right? Thank you, Mama Rinda. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nice to see you. Welcome to the chats. Yes, it feels warm. It's drier here. Very, very dry. That's the real danger here, is all of the dryness. What do you care, Sifton? Welcome to the chat. You don't have to time out or get in, it's all right. Hey, Jamie, how are you? As long as they're not being malicious, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah, we got Golden State in the chat. Oh, thank you. Yes, blue is my favorite color. I always love blue. Missy Jen was always pink. Pink, 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 pink. That's the color that Missy Jen liked the most. I like blue and she liked pink. What is love? It's hurting. I'm not sure if the fires are going on, but it's going to be very dangerous. Hey, what's up, Lebowski? How you doing? Thank you. No problem, Sifting. I'm trying to be more accommodative to people in the chat. As long as you're not going at me tooth and nail or people in the side chat. Yeah, Ski looks a lot like a tribe called Cookies. They're cousins, he said. No comment on that. But now you know who Skiwee is. And the reason I know that Skiwee is that person because that person was in the RV community, and that person knew everything that went on that time, the inner workings of the chats and everything. So I knew that was Sword on there. Offers, oh, yeah, I lost my dog over the bad fire. Life isn't the same. I'm sorry, Jamie. Hey, what's up, Jordan Blue? How you doing? Might have good news for you in a couple days, so keep your fingers crossed. No, it's fine. Skiwee doesn't really come around my chat anymore. I just he tried to go upscale to some of the higher class. He's moved up to the higher echelons. Spill wine, dig that girl, do la da dee do I? I'm so bored here by myself. You got too big. Yeah, you got too big. Skiwee got too big for the bottom of YouTube. Not me, Paul. I still got my feet on the ground. This will always be my, Mike Living Free and Wanderlust Estate. I paneled with all of them. I have communicated and emailed with Nomadic Fanatic before and stuff. So they were all here. You like that little turtle up there? That holds my appointment cards for doctors and stuff like that. Skiwee's a legendary troll. Remember when I was logged on last? Yeah, he's a legendary troll. So, but Skiwee always keeps it on the playing field. He doesn't take things to real life, which was always cool. So you got to have a thick skin down here. So I've always enjoyed Tribe and Skiwee and that crew. Yeah, you weren't around the real old school stuff. Yeah, it was all born out. The Boyd was born out of the RV community. Singing flowers, do 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 do. You use a garbage can, huh? Do do do, and watching Captain Kangaroo, do 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 do. Do 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 do, singing flowers on the ba 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 boo boo boo. Yeah, Boyd seems a lot different now. The Boyd has encompassed many more people, but most of the backbone people are still around around the Boyd. Some of them are under different names, but once in the Boyd, yeah, Jordan Blue said the good old days of the Boyd are long gone. No, I've never been to New Hampshire except to go through the Norwalk Turnpike up there. On my way to Maine, I would love to see New Hampshire. What do you think of Eric and Cat? I think it's terribly why commenters and he turned out to be owned by life. Aaron can't. Yeah, I think that's always been the case. Betty Smith. Yeah. He was the first person that I ever understood or got the concept of e-begging, because most of the prior 2 years that had been on YouTube before the Boyd really formed in 2015. Nobody really cared if people got money, and then a group of vigilantes came along and they started really trolling people. Anybody that was on panels in 2015 in the RV community, which splintered into a couple other chats. Corey, so fuck it, she started a chat. When Drury hung up his thing, I took over the chat for 2 years. Every Wednesday and Saturday night. What's up, hipster? Yeah, the drama community overtook Boyd, but Boyd will always win out on the end. Always win out on the end. Boyd goes down once in a while, but it resurfaces. I can already tell we put a lot of new people into the Boyd lately. What's up, hipster? Nice to see you, sweetie. I'll tell you what else defines the Boyd and hipster heavens. What did you say that day? Somebody else had got revealed as being a felony or something. Hipster heavens, like, man, you can't even swing a dead cat by its tail without hitting somebody with a felony or misdemeanor. I thought that was the greatest. That was like one of the greatest lines I ever heard, and I'm happy. Hipster Heaven's a proud member of the OG Boy too. So she comes up with some funny stuff. Yeah, the early channels were not. I know hipster, but I laughed I almost fell out of my chair laughing that night. And let me tell you, hipster heaven is seen every time another big reveal would be. She'd go into another chat. Man, you would think I would learn by now not to be surprised by anything down here. And it's like, God, just when you think it just, how much more can it go? Bam! Somebody stealing money, or it's like, wow. I really thought that was cool. She was just beside herself. She's like, man, I just cannot believe this place. I can't believe it. The Boy Glory days, 60 when people were actually friends and could have a nice conversation without all the nonsense. Yeah, exactly. The trouble is some people came into the, which isn't a trouble, but some people came into the RV chat and they weren't RVers. Like I showed up because I wanted to buy an RV. Okay, I showed up in April. And I think by July, I'd already purchased my first RV because I wanted to learn about it. But some people came into the community that had zero interest in RVs, and they started to change the tenor of the chat from RV kind of talk to general talk. And then if you get enough people together on a panel, the same people week after week, you're going to start to have fights. And then you develop these splinter chats that would go off and start other chat streams, and it was on. It was like mitosis, right? The egg would divide the two, and then the two would divide into 4, and then 4 into 8. Yeah, back when Coke was cola and a joint was a bad place to be. Yeah, who can forget the Jerry Garcia RV? That's right. I bought that RV from that guy. Does the generator work? He's like, yeah, but you got to use a spoon to start it. I'm like, what the F? We go outside. Yeah, you got to hold this against these 2 points on the electrical panel. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? I'm going to have to put a new panel in. I'm going to have to knock $200 off of my purchase price. Okay, all right. Yeah, you can go look at my RV playlist on there. You can see all that. Bringing those rigs home and doing all that stuff. So, kind of fun. Fun times. Fun times. Fun times. But I think the Boyd is just undergoing a retooling again. It'll emerge as a separate entity again. Is anybody that came over from the drama community that comes into the Boyd chats and stuff? They're automatically de facto Boyd members now too. So when I asked you if you, I remember Susie said, "Did you meet Jerry Garcia?" I was on North Montello Street. What does that mean, Daniel? Which street was that? Yeah, I remember that very much, Susie. I think you were the first person that said in the. I think you were the first person that commented back then that that guy looks like the spitting image of Jerry Garcia, and I put it in my title of the video. Hey Helen, how are you? Beautiful, nice to see you. Haven't seen you, I missed you. Gonna get out of here. Okay, take care, Paul. More shout outs coming. Paul Barger there, check him out. Bread Truck, Paulykins. Paulie Wonder Bread on there, check him out on his channel. Very nice guy, lovely girlfriend, doing cool stuff. I hope to meet up with him on the road sometime and hang out and maybe get a ride in a bread truck. Right? I started the mood ring community. Is there really such a thing as the mood ring community? Yeah. I watch Boy But They Scare the Shit Out of me. Sure thing. Yeah, it's cool. So make sure you check him out. He's always very nice to me when I come into his chats, which is cool too. He always acknowledges me, asks me how I'm doing, and I like that. I've missed you too, Helen. Have you ever missed a day on YouTube? I joined YouTube on January 4th of 2013. Beginning, my channel first got taken down in November of 2013. I got it back. That was the first time. Starting in November of 2013, I had the Rosie Murphy channel I started. And when the Rosie O'Kelly channel came back, it legitimized the Rosie Murphy channel. It was no longer an outlaw channel. But beginning on November 13th, I think, of 2013, I have done a morning upload every single day, and I've never missed a day on YouTube. So I'll probably end up breaking the record. I'll be like the Cal Ripken of YouTube. So no matter where I've been, East Coast, West Coast, North, South, I've always put up a video every single day. Tip Top Cafe. Yeah, Helen's been through the mill. I did daily walks for years in the afternoon. I would upload the two channels, the Rosie Murphy and the Rosie O'Kelly. I was uploading street streams before you could stream. Right? I was putting up 10, 15-minute walk and talks a day. So, yeah, thank you, Blackhearted. I love you, honey. She sent me the most wonderful pictures of Jimmy Stewart with frames. Yeah, the morning chooches were legendary. It's still fun in the morning. I still enjoy myself very much. Still enjoy myself very much. But YouTube changed. You couldn't dance around like you could dance around in lingerie, but you wouldn't be monetized and you wouldn't get strikes. But back then it was a lot easier. Nobody really cared. And I had some hella wild outfits and stuff. So kitchen dancing with Jen, yeah. Oh, thank you, Betty Smith. I appreciate that. Walking with Wolfie video down the railroad tracks. Yeah, and my damn, you remember Beryl? I had those terrible cramps that day, and I could hardly, like electric shocks in my calf muscles. I could not believe it. And that's when Vlogger Puppet found me that time. Called me RV Tranny. You couldn't call me that now. It wouldn't be politically correct. But I started on magnesium, and I never had another cramp again. Yeah, I miss Wolfie too, Jamie. I miss Wolfie too. My regret is I didn't spend more time with Wolfie and give him the attention at the end because I was so deep into this projects on the Rancho and stuff that Wolfie was almost like an afterthought here. So, yeah, God bless you, Helen. You love the old school videos, yeah. So I've gotten back to doing much more recorded content these days, and I'm enjoying it more. I never met Vlogger Puppet. I was hoping he would meet me in San Diego, but you know, maybe when I'm down there this time, if I get up at 4:30 in the morning and hang on the beach promenade there. So I saw you getting back from the pound when he wandered off. Exactly. Exactly. Wolfie, every time he would just go wandering off, and he'd end up at the animal shelter, and I would check the website, and there's his face on the picture. I have to go pick him up, pay $120 to get him. Then he takes a big dump on the back seat of my car. So then 2 weeks later, he'd be gone again, wander out a gate or something, and show up. There he is, back at the Sonoma County Animal Shelter on the mug page, right? Go pick him up again. Oh, poor Wolfie. Yeah, Wolfie was doing his own independent chooching, you know. Yeah, he was scared. So, yeah, my regret is I didn't do more for Wolfie. But Missy Jen was here, and she took really good care of Wolfie in his final days. So, Missy Jen was a blessing, because the day I went to put Wolfie down, there's no way I could be in that room with Wolfie. I couldn't emotionally handle it, and Jen moved here in April, and that happened in March. Excuse me, that happened in June. We put him down, and there wasn't no way I could be in that thing. And Jen was so strong, she went in there and got it done. Held Wolfie's paw, and then a year later we had to do it with her dog, same damn thing. Yeah. Poor Wolfie. Yeah, he was my baby. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice we have our best memories of pets. Yeah. He was celebrating seeing me again by taking a dump on the back seat of my car. He was just old. He couldn't control his bowels anymore, and he would drop poo all over the back deck, and like he was bombing, boom, 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 boom. And every day Jen would be out there like cleaning it up. And one day I go outside and Jen's yelling, "Wolfie's got Georgie's head in his mouth." Hey, what's going on, Line Screw? I'm hoping to hang out with Line Screw in sometime in the next 6 months or so. We want to try to make that happen. I think that would be really cool. What were the first movies you saw trans people in a positive? I'm John Lithgow in the movie The World According to Garp. I don't know if I ever saw them. I never really, I enjoyed John Lithgow in Hotel New Hampshire, and I read the book of World According to Garp and stuff like that. I can't ever remember, Dog Day Afternoon, Al Pacino's boyfriend, right, was Leon, right? He was gay or wanted to be trans and things like that. So, love Mastiffs, great dog. Hawaii opens to travel October 15th. I hope they're going to lift that quarantine, right? 2 weeks. My top priority in November will be I want to see my pop. Mr. Winston, you can't do stairs anymore because he likes the chooch. That's nice, Anna. That's really nice. Dog Day Afternoon, such a classic. That was my earliest memory of person portrayed as gay / pre-trans. That's good. Helen said we're over our second wave, getting back to normal. Good stuff. Good stuff. I usually would, when I would pick up a dog, like Wolfie was Malamute Shepherd mix, I'd just go into the animal shelter, whether it was a cat or dog, and just whatever one looked happy. And I never thought about breeds. I always had mutts and stuff. Whichever one's whichever one looked kind of match my stupid looking personality or something. I remember the first trans woman that came to my attention was Renee Richards, the tennis player. That was the very first one. And there was a storm of controversy about her competing with women. That was the first one. I ain't nothing. Betty Smith, Ode to Billy Joe. That was awesome for its time in the 70s. Renee Richards went on to be a physician, I believe. Malamute Party is why he went on his chooches. But Wolfie, he could not get along with other dogs at all. Just something about Malamutes. Just they're like a. So I had to be very careful with Georgie and Mandy when they came. So, the thing in movies there should be trans. I don't know that they're trans. It's exactly the way it should be. There should be no special carves out, no special mentions. It should be irrelevant what the person's gender or taken gender is. I exactly agree with that 100%, Brandon. Things should just be in the background and seamless. Shouldn't be any issue at all. The day that Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Ooh, ooh, Monkey Boy, how you doing? Won't be long, you'll see Monkey Boy on the Rancho. Ooh. You got to bring up an army cot. I got one blow-up bed here, so one of you guys is going to have to bring up a cot or something like that. Bring up a army cot or something like that to sleep on. So you guys have to flip a coin over the Sealy blow-up bed here. My first one, New Zealand training. My nurse she owned and awesome. She went on now. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Pretty cool. I'm going to run this till about 2 o'clock. That's about 15 more minutes or so. And then I got to get on my horse. I got to water some plants and things here because of this crazy dry heat today. It's very crackling dangerous right now. Do do do, crackling Rosie. Do 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 do. Do do do. Oh, no allergies. No, I'm good. I'm good. I went through that period of early September. I'd do hangouts in my throat and would get all gooed up with stuff. So, Brother Loves Traveling Salvation Show. Yeah, I was always like just whatever dog looked cool or was friendly or looked kind of sad or something like that. I thought I could cheer him up a little bit. Was it Bobby Gentry? I'm thawing out this shrimp here. It's going to be good for tonight. We're going to have that shrimp and chicken stir fry. We got the rice has been cooked in here. Rice is ready to go. The only thing I have to do is strip the chicken off the bone. Actually, I'm going to have to cook up some fresh. No, there it is. There's the chicken. Got a couple chicken legs here. I'm going to have to strip the meat off of them for the stir fry. Yeah, take care, Anna. Ask my son if he would mind, but just didn't tell me where he's going because I don't know where I'm going. He about had, oh my goodness, Yoba. Yeah, I would too. I mean, that's like somebody's worst nightmare is that you just take off and nobody knows where you are, right? I mean, it's just almost drives the other person to insanity because they're thinking about the worst, or they just maybe you hurt them and they left and you got no concept. The unknown is always terrible. Always terrible. Gonna bounce around. Take care, Mama Rinda, and don't forget to watch the movie, the Confessions of Joan of Arc, on the Rosie Murphy channel. The link to it's in the description box of the last movie night. Monday night we'll be discussing that, one of the 10 greatest silent movies of all time. You can watch it. It doesn't have English subtitles, but a silent movie, you don't need it. You can enjoy the movie. You know what the story is of Joan of Arc. And it's one of the most riveting and, well, gruesome movies ever made. And I will give that disclaimer. There's a lot of violence, and it's a tough movie to see. Okay, but it's an important movie, and then we'll be picking the movie you guys want to talk about for the following week. Okay, yeah. Sometimes they tell us to leave. There we go. Yeah. Take care, Betty Smith. Nice to see you. Yeah. Struggling with the decision. Yeah, it's tough to feel lonely. Yeah. Yeah, Joan of Arc was the era of the War of the Roses, the wars between England and France. I showed Samuel Dung the live stream. Thanks you for the shout out. Garrett, I don't know who Samuel Dang is. Never heard of the guy before. I'm not sure who he is. Take care, Daniel. Yeah, I'm not Garrett. I don't know who Samuel Dang is. Yeah, check it out. Maybe one of my mods will post that link to it on the side chat. You guys can check it out. Be here Monday night. It's a very vicious movie. The only movie the star ever made, because she had a nervous breakdown when it was over, because they put her through such hell to make that movie. That she literally was a wreck. Her mental state was destroyed. Renee Falconetti. Hot mess. Do you have that link to that movie, Scottish Theron, in case people, and my YouTube Rosie Murphy channel, if you could post those two links, the movie, and then the link to my channel, so people can sub up if they want to join us Monday night, discussing what made that movie so dramatic and so traumatic, and such a... There were a lot of technical achievements in that movie there. Might be the clouds in my eyes. Ooh, Daniel, my brother, you were so good to me. Can you still feel the pain? Do 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 do. Nothing, boo boo boo. Do 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 do. Daniel is leaving tonight on the train. Do 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 do. Hello down here with Tony Randall and Janet Lee, huh? You know who's coming in a couple minutes? Let me guess. Who's coming? 4chan, right? Those terrible trolls out of the dark web. Are they coming? Yeah, True Crime Night would be pretty cool too. Maybe we should have a True Crime Night too. That would be pretty cool. I can only take too much true crime because it affects me very deeply. Like the story I'm putting together in Nevada is a terrible story. It's traumatic, and these things stick with me. They sicken me, these people. I got the bread pan from home and sent me the... Oh no! They sent you the wrong one. Oh shit. Giving me the blues with Daniel. There you go, Golden State. How you doing, Matthew? I think I'm going to strip these chicken legs now. Might as well get this done. Let me wash my hands really well. drip these chicken meat. I like to be sanitary. I don't like people that are pigs. I'm just biding my time. That's the kind of guy I am. While other people grow busy, I grow dizzy, biding my time. Next year, next year. From the musical Girl Crazy. Let's get this thing done. True crime. I enjoy true crime. Yeah, I dream about it too, and it affects me very deeply, especially when there's children involved. I cannot think of anything more horrific than an innocent child who vests 100% of his or her confidence in these adult figures in their life, the mother and father. And then to have the last minutes of realization that I'm gonna die here tonight at the hands of my own father. I'm sorry. That having two daughters about the same age as Cece, and the other one on there, I can't imagine. I can't process that. I cannot let myself think about that stuff. It's just sick. What's up, Alan Gold? How you doing? Sad. It just shocks me to my core. I can't process it. I hate it. That kid depends on you for everything, and you end up murdering that child. I mean, there ain't no way in God's green earth, right? That I can even think about that and process that, being a father of two girls. Give me a break. Beautiful wife. For what? A piece of pussy? Come on. Is this guy this weak of a character? Just too much for me. It took me out. I didn't even want to talk about true crime. I uploaded 2 videos, morning walks, and then I had to put it down for a while. It just too deeply affected me. Yeah, it's hard to center after that. You can't process that. You just pray to God. You just think, God, take me back in time so I can stop this guy when they just talk some sense into this dude, you know? Just like, dude, these are your kids, man. Are you really gonna off them? God. Just terrible. And that little girl saying at the end, no, daddy, no, daddy. There ain't, you know what? They ain't coming back. That's the bottom line. As much as we want them to come back, they ain't coming back. That's why I don't like, I have to take true crime discussions in very measured doses, because frankly, it affects me quite a bit psychologically, especially where children are involved. There's so many freaky people. Thank you, Scottish. There's the link for The Passion of Joan of Arc. Check that out if you want to join us on Monday. Postpartum depression. It won't post as a link. You just have to copy it, because it's on, I don't know why. You just have to go over to last week's discussion of All My Sons, and the link is in the description box down there. So make sure you watch it on tomorrow or Monday during the day before you show up. So we'll talk about what makes it a very unique movie. So I'm just processing some chicken for tonight's kitchen stadium here. But I don't think anybody in their right mind can just do that true crime stuff without being seriously mentally affected. You know, kids, not just kids, your kids, right? God, just tell your wife that you want a divorce, get kicked out and get on your way, you know, and why do your kids and why does she have to die and your kids? Because you think with your dick instead of your head, right? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wife's like, you changed so much just in 2 months. We used to be fun. We look forward to stuff in life, and you've totally changed. It should always be a warning sign. Okay. Yeah, go to that video and the link's down in the description box. It used to be the mental health. We went with all the. Yeah, I can't do that, Helen. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. Cheryl's got the link there. There's no way I could do that, especially where children are involved. You have detectives and people that are profoundly affected by what they've witnessed and what they've had to come to grips with. You know, that the amount of sickness and it's just terrible. Alright, we got all of this chicken processed for tonight, so it makes it a little easier to do the chicken and shrimp stir fry. Yeah, so that's kind of my problem with true crime is that realization that you got to take it in very measured doses. So I like to go back to old cases that people don't talk about on YouTube, not new stuff, and revisit them. Especially true crime cases that resulted in significant changes in the law of the land. Polly Klass's murder, kidnapping murder, Megan's Law, all that stuff. All of that. One chick set it up to look like she was off. She split. Facing time. Very, very brutal stuff. So. The thing, I'm having a little diet 7-Up. The thing that really blew me away about that Chris Watts case, this guy actually thought he could get away with it, which was pure fantasy. As soon as that cop knew he lied about the affair, it's like they already knew the guy did it. That was it. Hello, Dennis. The more depraved, the better. That's you, Alan, going. Like flies to a pile of shit in the hot summer day, man. Almost got away with it, Cheryl. How in the hell does a guy think he's going to get away from that? As soon as the cops hear you having an affair going on, your ship's going down right there. Plus the guy's so dumb. Instead of not talking and saying, I want a lawyer, this guy's just trying to talk and suss his way through it. Hi, Linda. Thank you, Linda P. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. If you think that you're smarter than cops that do this stuff on a daily basis, you got another think coming. You got another think coming. How you doing, North? That's what blows me away. That's like expecting detectives to go in and be oil field technicians and be as good as you are at being an oil field technician, fixing a pumping problem or something. That's the equivalent of you thinking that you're going to put one over on the cops. Really? Thank you, North. I appreciate that. Hi, Patty. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. Patty with the bird. I love her. I love her bird on her avatar. Casey Anthony. So I was stroking to the west, stroking the one I like best. Nobody eats pretzels anymore. I think I'm like one of the last people on earth that eats pretzels. Can't believe folks go out on oil rigs. How does Casey Anthony work as a private detective? You have to have some experience in law enforcement. Thank you, Miss Pugwina. It's going to be a short, easy one. It's just going to be a stir fry. I'm going to be able to knock it off in no time at all tonight. So I don't know. There's no way that she would be qualified. Not everybody can go and just be a private detective. You have to have some experience in law enforcement to do that. You have to have some familiarity with the law. Yeah, well, if she works with one, that's it. I was going to say she might be a photographer, but she ain't going to be a private detective. Mm-mm. Hey, how you doing, Sonny? Yeah, I like Snyder's pretzel. Okay, take care. Take care, Craig. Thanks for coming by. No way. You look at the requirements in states to be a detective, they're normally retired cops, investigators, people like that. She's down in West Palm Beach. She always looked weird. She had a very high forehead. She always looked kind of like an alien. Like if she didn't do it, why are they not looking? Yeah, exactly. How you doing, Gimbal? Mom used to be attractive. I don't know. She's got like a really. I'm not one to criticize, but she had a very high forehead. She just looked kind of different, you know, when you see her pictures and things. Hey, you know what? Women can be weird these days too. All right. Hey, R.C. Robertson, good to see you. Give a big hi to original OG Voight member R.C. Robertson in the chat here. I worry about people that walk around with their mouths open all the time. Always a warning sign. Think a Full Metal Jacket, right? I'm telling you, it's a telltale sign. If somebody's like have a droopy mouth, it's a marker. I'm telling you, steer clear. You're welcome, R.C. Robertson. I'm always honored to see you in my chat, sir. One of the real gentlemen of YouTube on there, a guy I trusted. That's another guy I would trust with my life would be R.C. Robertson. The consummate gentleman. Consummate gentleman. But you got to be careful of people whose mouth is always open. Just saying, start to observe in life, okay? It's like the man in the can, right? Kaylee drowned in the pool, was covered in it. I'm not sure what to think. You'll never get to the bottom of that one, Jamie. That's just that is just a mess. That is just a bona fide mess. Thanks for the tip. The open mouth. What else? The sometimes droopy eyes, along with the mouth. I think usually like open mouth is, I don't know. There's just something not right. People don't normally go around with their mouth open. You know. Close to Louisville has been pretty crazy here because of Breonna Taylor. Yeah. Well, how about the cop being fired at from inside of the house, right? In my career, we could read the eyes. Yeah. Hello, Alexander the Ferret. Nice to see you. I'll bet it's crazy, Patty. I'll bet it's damn crazy down there. Thank you, Ether, from watching the Casey. Casey had gold formula. Acetone. Yeah. Bleach and acetone. It was that dumbbell. Remember Jennifer's case, Jennifer Pan up in Toronto, who arranged for the contract murder of her parents. Only her father lived amazingly. Right, survived the shooting and everything. The mother died. And she thought her and her boyfriend burn her phones, they'd be protected. Then they'd find out the day before the murder that he's Googling information on like how to get rid of a body, or I can't remember what the hell he was. Yeah, nothing behind the eyes. That's exactly right. Nobody likes snitches. Yeah, start paying attention. Just look at people who have gaping mouths. I can understand if you see something suddenly, it's like, wow, like that. But if you're a constant state of walking around and I see it in the neighborhood around here, okay? Yeah, remember the Tiger parents? And it's like they're looking up how to hire somebody for murder. So what a bunch of dumbbells, you know? Welcome to Buddies. Man, it's such a hard movie to watch. Yeah, I got to get rid of this fly here. It's got to go. I don't usually kill anything, but this fly's been a pain in the ass. There's one gone. Okay. That was history. Sweet. Here's the other one gone. I think I got the other one too. I think the other one flew the coop. Ah, man, flew the coop. When I see my history of Google, sir, and a lot of younger people who tell me it's like they're zombies. I'm telling you, it's an indicator of people that are very heavy on the drug use too, I think. They kind of lose control of their facial muscles. I see that with a lot of people that are on crack and meth and stuff, so. Sick as your history. So. Like they're zombies. They're zombified. They're walking around with just gaping mouth open. And you're like, dude, just close your mouth, man. Right? Soft white underbelly. That's it. Information and information packed. That's right, Susie. Well, listen, guys, I am going to end the stream now. I want to thank you for being on. I apologize for not keeping the earlier stream on. I had my really short shorts on, even though I had my gold thong bikini on underneath of it. People were like, we can see something. I don't even take a chance these days. I just deleted that stream and put my longer drawers on today. So I want to thank you for being on the stream today. Scary world, yeah. So thank you very much, guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you around 6 o'clock tonight. We'll get underway on a quick stir fry, hang out and have a couple beers. So make sure you are back here if you care to be for Rancho Kitchen State. And Patty, good to see you in here. Very honored to see you come in tonight, Patty. I miss you on the miss seeing you on my streams and stuff. So, all right, lovely to see you too, Helen. Much love to you. Glad you're still here, walking the face of the earth. So, with that, I'm going to end the stream and tell you guys thank you very much.